Someone may be asking, what does it really take for a Nigerian woman to build a career in South Africa? Is it degree, experience, grit? Try all of the above and even do some more. Yeah, so in this video, I will be talking about career challenges Nigerian women face in South Africa and how they manage to triumph and still belong. Yeah, so ensure you watch this video to the end to get the real stories. Yeah, so let's dive into it. Hi, I'm Choma Gloria, a biomedical technologist, and in this channel, I talk about my experience in South Africa, healthy habit made simple, and other great and informative topics. Yeah, so do well to hit the notification bell and also subscribe. In today's video, I will be talking about career challenges Nigerian women face in South Africa and how they manage to triumph. Yeah. So I'll be starting with how Nigerian women, most of them relocate to South Africa as a result of, they joining their spouse, their husband in South Africa to build a family, but since their husband were already here in South Africa. Yeah, and that includes me also. For example, when I came to South Africa, I furthered my education, hoping once I'm done, I'll start working. But it might not really go exactly the way you've planned it, because you will have your qualifications to worry about, you will have your permits to worry about as a foreigner. You also have, this quite xenophobia thing, to worry about, whether little or big. Yeah, but it's always there, even at the workplace, in the school, yeah, in all level. Yeah, so when you come, you are filled with hope, but then there are things you should put in your mind that they exist. Yeah. So in South Africa, job market may feel like a closed door. It may feel like a closed door even when you have the key. Yeah, so you have the key because you have a certificate, you have your degrees, but then the job market might still feel like it's locked. Me, for example, I was using when I first came in. I was using the student permit because I went straight to do my honors. Yeah, but then after that student permit, I started applying for relative spouse under my husband. Yeah, because when I finished my school, I was supposed to go for internship, but a lot of things were like they wanted me to be registered to have the foreign workforce certificate, which I applied for. I went to Nigerian consulate, I got a letter of support, and I applied for the foreign workforce certificates, which up to today I haven't received that any response from that application. So you see, you have a lot of things to worry about. You in the especially I'm talking based on my experience from the health side. From the health side. Now the request for your foreign workforce certificate, your must also have a permanent resident, of course, or a work permit that allows you to work in the health profession. Yeah, so a lot of all those things are things you have to think about, things you have to put in place before, of course, you can go on with your career. If maybe you're like me, who is in the health profession. Yeah, so even your degree, if when you move to a foreign land, a place that is far away from home, of course, you should know you're a foreigner there. For example, when I finished my honors here at the University of Johannesburg, I was thinking I'll go straight to internship. Imagine paying a huge sum and then you finish your honors, you're expecting to go straight to internship. And then they are saying you need things like a foreign work certificate, you need this, you need that, you need this, you need that. And then you're like, yeah, after paying this such amount, then what is the use of blah blah blah? And then you still went further to do all the applications, you're hopefully waiting for them to release all that, and yet you don't get them. So even sharing real life stories from some of my friends. A friend of mine once told me how she had applied for jobs, several jobs, a lady, yeah, and then she heard things like, "You are overqualified, but not qualified enough." Imagine that kind of statement. You're overqualified because maybe you have all the qualification, the degrees, you have all the degrees, but then you're even overqualified with the degrees you have, but then you are not qualified enough, maybe because of some things that they need. You don't have them yet, or you didn't fit in. I don't know how to explain that, but you're overqualified, but you're not qualified enough. Yeah, and I believe a lot of women who have come to South Africa as a Nigerian must have experienced one or two, which I would like them to share also in the comment section. Yeah, but let me continue because I will still go down to how we manage to triumph and how we manage to cope, yeah, here in South Africa. Like I said at the beginning, you can try all of the above I mentioned earlier while I was starting the video. Like you can try having the degrees, you can try having the experience, everything. But if it doesn't work for you, maybe because for some they might be lucky, it works for them. They one way or the other, maybe the field they are in or whatever, they still manage to further their masters. They are one way or the other manage to fit into their system and they got a job easily. Kudos to them, well done, congratulations to them. Yeah, but if you've tried all of these, you've tried the degree, you've gathered experience, and all of them are working, of course you can still try other means like doing business, because that's one thing I know. Nigerians here in South Africa, they are good. They're so good. Like they don't want to give up. They're so resilient. Like they don't want to give up. You see, there's no job, yeah, you don't have like a 9 to 5 job, but we still manage to build something for ourselves. You see women building, Nigerian women building businesses like the hair salon business, the clothing business, different kind of business. Some of them are doing education online, tutorials online. They will just look for a way to fit in, to belong, to make sure they are not just dormant doing nothing. Even no matter how the system is tough when it comes to getting a job, they'll still try their best to look for something to do. Is it a side hustle, even as they're taking care of their family? So when the job is not forthcoming, the 9 to 5 job, you've applied for some jobs, you've gotten interviewed, but then one or two things, like the foreign workforce certificate I talked about, some of the things that makes you not to be qualified enough, as they say, eh, are not there, are not coming forth. You still need to, look for try other things, some other things. Me, for example, I've tried clothing business, you know, and yeah, I am doing the YouTube teaching, sharing nice, informative videos for you to watch out there. So that's how we manage to triumph. That's how we manage to belong here in South Africa. It's not easy for foreigners. Yeah. It's not easy for Nigerian women here in South Africa. Most of us, yeah, when it comes to the job market, yeah, but we still try our best to turn those challenges into stepping stone. Yeah, because resilience the word. Resilience is the word. Amongst all this, Nigeria still managed to not to be weighed down, not to just sit one place and do nothing because of the way the system is, how difficult it is for them to get a job. But they still go ahead, launching businesses, creating space for others to even work on. They do a lot. If you see a Nigerian woman, one way or the other, she's still supporting her family. It's either they're doing business, making hair, getting one or two little cash out from it, you know. Some are doing businesses, clothing business, a salon and all that, so they still try to, belong, do things that to make them stand out and not just stay in one place and, yeah, so that I call resilience, and that's our second nature. Through support network and community, we are turning our challenges into stepping stone. So someone out there who is maybe thinking of relocating to South Africa, a Nigerian woman, you might come here and everything works out nicely for you the way you plan it. You might also come and it doesn't go the way you plan it. Yeah, you don't need to give up. Just look for one way or the other to still fit in. You see? Yeah, because most of us here, we turn our challenges into stepping stone. We just try our best to still keep pushing, to still keep going, to make sure we're still doing one or two. Yeah, so it's not just about the job. Yeah, it's about belonging, it's about identity, it's about rising against all odds. Yeah, and these are stories worth telling. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video and you like me to do more of this, do subscribe and hit the notification bell, and also put in the comment section if you would like me to do more videos like this. And also you can share your own story, your experience in where you are now. If you're abroad, wherever it is you are, even if it's not South Africa, you can share your story in the comment section. I'll be right there to reply to all your comments. Yeah, and also do well to watch the next video, because my videos are very interesting, informative, and educating. You'll enjoy them. Yeah, so to my next video, I remain Chama Gloria Chana God. Do have a great day. Bye.